Hi guys, so if you want to see how I created this Halloween makeup tutorial, then just keep watching. It's kind of beauty hacks gone wrong. That is the kind of thing I was going for, so I hope you enjoy this video and keep watching to see the tutorial. So you want to start off by putting some spirit gum on your nose and tapping it until it goes super tacky. And then you want to, I prepared my nose wax beforehand, which is kind of funny because I'm putting it on my nose, and yeah, place it onto your spirit gum and blend it out, but make sure you put Vaseline on your fingers so it blends easy and doesn't stick anywhere. Well, obviously you want it to stick to your nose, but you don't want it to stick to your fingers. I then put Vaseline on this tool and created 2 gashes down the side of my nose, kind of where you would contour really. You then want to go over that with translucent powder so it just sets in place. And then going in with a primer, you can use any primer you want, and yeah, just apply that everywhere apart from your nose. I'm now applying a foundation all over my face and just blending it in. I've speeded this up because I always say this, it takes me forever and ever to do my foundation, so I just thought I would speed it up to spare you the about 5 minutes of watching me apply my foundation. I made sure I had a flawless coverage because we want our skin to look flawless. I applied the tiniest amount ever onto my nose and tapped it in super gently. Then using a concealer, I'm applying that underneath my eyes. This is a brightening concealer, so it adds a bit of brightness to our under eye area, as well as conceal my under eye dark circles. And then setting that in place with the lightest shade from the NYX palette, or you can use any light shade you have. And then going to powder my whole face to make sure that my foundation stays in place throughout the whole day. I'm now going to contour my cheekbones, and I'm contouring them pretty strong with this time because I felt like going for a strong look. You can also bring that contour up onto your temples just so your temples look a bit more defined, kind of. I don't really know, I just know this is what I normally do. I'm now tapping over it with my foundation brush so it looks a bit more blended, and then I'm going in and putting a nice brown shade into my crease for the transition colour. I'm now applying an eyeshadow to my eyelid. This is a cream eyeshadow. You can literally do any eyeshadow look you want for this look. This is just the one I went for. And then added some black onto my outer V and blended until it looked perfect. Well, what I consider to be perfect anyway. I then got a super itchy nose, and I had to tap it until the itch went away, which it wouldn't, so then I resorted to looking like a little rabbit and twitching my nose. I then used the end of the brush to try and itch my nose, which epically failed and ended up taking some of the wax off, so I would recommend just twitching your nose to get rid of any itch. I then decided I wanted the eyeshadow look to look kind of sharp, so I went in with my concealer and then blended it out just so it made the line appear more sharper, even though I've already said that, but you can never say it enough. Just blend it out until it looks perfect. I then went in with the darker brown shade that I used in the transition colour and put that under my eyelid ever so slightly. Now using an eyeliner, I'm going to create a nice winged look, a nice cat eye flick more or less. And I really liked how this eyeliner was. It was like one of the first times using it and it was perfect. And then applying a tiny bit of blusher and then going over it with my foundation brush to make it look airbrushed. Now we're onto the fun part of the look. You want to put black into the cuts that you created earlier, just so it looks a bit deep. And then I went in with like a red mixed with a burgundy and applied that on it also, so it gave it a bit of a bloody look. Then I went in with some, I think it was Congealed Blood, and added it to it, as well as Stage Blood, because Stage Blood is super runny, so it looks dead cool. I then remembered I forgot to apply my mascara, so I went in and applied a coat of mascara to my top and bottom lashes. I also filled my eyebrows in as well, as I would normally do them. I then set them in place with my brow gel. Now using a really thick gloopy blood called Flesh Scab, I went in and created kind of like a cut crease look, but with blood, because do you know, like, people do these beauty hacks and they try and contour with forks and they put spoons on the eyes? I did it as though like that has slipped and created wounds. That is the kind of look I was going for. I then added some redness to my lip because I wanted it to look slightly bruised because of the like Kylie Jenner lip thing people did. Using that same reddish colour, I'm creating a contour line and blending it out, and then going over it with some grease paint, and I'm using the same shade that we used when applying it to our nose cut, so like red and burgundy. And then going in with Flesh Scab and applying that to the line we created, so it looks like a knife has slipped and created a cut. And then put some stage blood on it so it looks like it's a bit runny. Now I'm applying some lipstick to our lips so we look more glam. I decided I wanted the lips to look a bit more bruised, so I went back in with the burgundy shade and created more of a bruise, and then decided I wanted to add more of a bruise, so I went into my Ben Nye Bruise Wheel and added some yellows and reds and then blended it out. And then after you have done that and are happy with how it looks, that is your completed look and you are ready to go out on your Halloween night or whatever you're doing on Halloween that day. So hope you enjoyed this makeup look. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, as it will really help me out, and I will see you next week with another Halloween video. Bye!